Always some changes from season to season, but
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg. We are near...
Well, guys, AI had an interesting time in the G League.
Thank you, David. I'm not sure that trade has aged so well. But you know what, Greg? I bet both teams wish they had him now.
You know, we need more specifics on what kind of sandwiches they were.
Sean Holmes, he's checked in for the Suns. AI comes in for Jimmer Fredette. Ed Davis is checked in for Brooklyn. Setting the floor for the Nets. Davis is out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then there's Allen. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And here comes the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As this season gets underway, let's see how the Nets are stacking up in the NBA stats.
And that ranking in the steals category, airtight perimeter defense, is one of the things that makes this team go. Their aggressiveness, for me, sets them apart.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Jamal Crawford. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for DeMarre Carroll, and it's LeVert in for Russell. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris.
2 minutes.
He feeds it to Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 8 points for Allen.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded. Jackson passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's AI. And Allen with the block. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. LeVert shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And LeVert, the Ohio native, has a ton of potential, folks. A tall, lanky shooting guard with really good playmaking ability.
Daniels, he's checked in for Phoenix. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here's AI. Napier covering. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He's covered by Daniels. And it's LeVert missing. Bridges dishes to Jackson. Count that one.
This close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Daniels. Here's LeVert to the inside. And it's Napier missing. Both teams, Phoenix ahead. We have all seen the incredible dunk. Here's what AI had to say about his viral slam over Corey Harris.
You know, the funny thing about that is that when it...
Yeah, I can only imagine. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Setting the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie and LeVert teaming up as the backcourt. Harris is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Allen in at the 5.
And, you know, last season the Nets saw a lot of improvement as a group, in large part due to several talent jumps by players on their roster. Organic development, we call that. Overall, just great growth from the young group on the Nets. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
AI in the post. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 4.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Dinwiddie. Great tee that time from AI.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen, and stolen by Ayton. Here's AI. They get it back. Ayton kicks to AI. Gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
Yeah, this one pretty clear cut. I don't think there's much question about it. He didn't get it off in time. I'm sure the officials are going to agree with that.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. And a new group in for the Nets. Davis is checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Harris comes in for Damari Carroll. LeVert's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Russell. That free throw good from Holmes. Floor spacing is such an important element of the game now, Clark. And I know you have a list of guys who you think can stretch it the most in the game now.
Yeah, you start with Steph Curry. I mean, clearly, his shot-making ability from anywhere in the building is unlike most any other in the league. Damian Lillard has similar type range. Jamal Crawford would come to mind, but Steph Curry's at the head of that list for me.
They've got Jackson. He's out there with Rashawn Holmes. AI is out there with Bridges, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Boy, that's impressive. I mean, not often do you see shots like this find the net. Fortunately, the basket got in the way.
And here's Napier. Here's LeVert. To the paint. Here's Allen. Rebounded by Holmes.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Warren's checked in for the Suns. Nets trail by 18. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harris looking it over. Over AI. A nice shot by Harris. Here's AI. He has 6. He kicks it to Warren. Back to AI. The tray. The shot. No good. And so Napier will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Holmes, good.
Great effort, terrific instincts. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
Here's Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
And here
With that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Hollis, Jefferson, and Allen together down low. Shabazz Napier out there with LeVert, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Alive. Here's AI, and the layup's good off the glass. AI's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns. Now here's Napier. He's tightly guarded. Here's the 3. The putback. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Napier finds Hollis Jefferson. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 5 rebounds tonight. AI passes to back to AI. Shoots a fader. The rebound by the Nets.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Pass to Harris. Now here's Napier. He's guarded by AI. Shoots from the elbow. Count the basket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Phoenix leading by 19 points. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one at the line is good. Mark, it always seems the coaches get fired a lot, and there's kind of the rotating names there. But the GMs who hire them stay in place. What's your take on that?
Yeah, you know, it's fairly complex, Kevin. I don't know if we have enough time to delve in it effectively here, but my initial feeling is every circumstance is a little different, and sometimes it's a little easier to move the coach than the general manager for whatever.
Russell left side. Dives for it. Misses from close range. Yep. AI outside. And the Suns miss again.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.